Welcome.
First and goal. Mahomes swings it. It's there! Hardman! Jackpot! Kansas City! Ready, down! Put.
Hello? You play to win the game. I don't want winners. I want people that want to win.
What's up, everybody? Week 1 in the NFL season is going on, and the play call sheet is here. I am Dale. We got Coach in the building. What's up, Coach?
What's the damn deal?
That's right. Chili Will in the building. What's up, Will?
How you doing, Dale?
All good, man. All right. And Meta Watt is also in the building. What's up, man?
Man, listen here, man. We don't gotta speak on what I'm thinking. But I hope everybody's having a good night, man. Happy Monday to everybody, man. Start the week. Get your grind on, get your shine on.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All right. And also joining us today, we got Jake in the building. What's up, Jake?
What's happening tonight, fellas? Chilling over at my sister's and her boyfriend's house, fiance, my bad, and watching Raw and checking in on football every now and again. How you been, Dale?
There's so much info.
Oh, you doing the flip back and forward stuff. I got you.
Got to do a little bit of both, double duty in the night. Actually, triple duty if we count the podcast, too.
Yeah, there you go.
Man of many talents. Hey, can I throw something out real fast before we get started?
Yeah.
This may be the first time all year
All
that all of us come on here on Monday and all of our teams won.
Yep.
Don't get used to it.
No, we should not. Because I guarantee you, our team will not hold up our end of the couch.
Because I'll give you this right now. Hey, I don't believe in fluke wins. A win is a win. And we won outright yesterday. And I think next week against Seattle.
Share the link.
Yeah, I think next week is one of our chances to win again this season against Seattle. And I also think we got a chance to get against Denver. Other than that, don't pick us.
Yeah, he got he shared the link with some peoples.
I felt like I'm not gonna lie. I felt like the ops the other day because every time something happened, I'm texting Will. He's like, "Bro, you're 5 minutes ahead of me. Chill out."
Yeah, he was.
Because I was
touchdown.
Alert.
Well, now when he's at the crib watching, he's already ahead of me. I'm on links and shit. So like, he's at the game that it's already delayed. Yo, he was right. It was like a full 10 minutes before it was happening.
Because I was like,
"Yeah, man, it's a rule. It's a rule."
He said Moss just scored. I'm like, "Yeah, that happened like 5-7 minutes ago, bro. My bad."
Hold on. Listen here, advice for you, Jake. You ever go to a game again? Keep your phone off until the game's over. Do not. I know it's a good sign, but do not call anybody.
Nah, he missed the brothers, man.
Yeah. No,
every Sunday he hollering at us, and and he's there. He's like, I don't really care.
Every Sunday is different. Every Sunday is different when you're at the crib. When you're live at the game, you ain't hearing from me until after the game. Talk about my experience.
You know, the thing is though, you can ask Will though. I was like a kid on Christmas because I don't get to see the Patriots besides once in a blue moon in person, and I was smiling the whole time, and I said, I'm going in there disappointed. It's whatever. Something's gonna happen. They're gonna lose. I don't really care, man. When we were up, what was that? Like 13-0. I'm like, are we really gonna pull this shit off? I'm like, this is crazy.
We're so off track now. But yes,
that's great.
It's a fun game.
Yeah, man. Look, it's always good to go to the opposing team's venue and pull out a win. Like that's fantastic. It's a great feeling, especially walking out. You know, all the sad faces, and you're happy. You know,
bro, I was like the one speck of blue jersey all around the outside of the stadium. I got the eyes on me. I got everything going on. And I got my brother standing next to me who, he weighs about 70 pounds more than me. And I'm just staying real close behind him. I'm like, we're going to be good. We're going to get back to the car and we're going to get the hell out of here.
Did you actually wave bye to some of the fans and everything like that? Or
what was your
experience like?
Give him the dame.
I did the classic freaking who day. Oh wait, we day.
Oh no,
that's us.
Oh no. Oh no!
Even hit him. I even hit him with
controversial. Y'all stole that.
I did the hoop. I was messing with all of them. I'm like, they're all sad. Like I told Will, I texted him. I was like, I heard one Bengals fan crying. Damn, man, now we got to go play Kansas City next week. I was like, you guys are upset. It's cool.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Touchdown, Aaron Rodgers. Didn't score it. Brees Hall, that is, scores a touchdown. 7-3. Green. And we ain't talking about Packers. We talk about the Jets. Jets, Jets. Baby, let's get it.
Hey, look, the only Jets that matters in hockey. Forget those bums in New York.
What you got for us there tonight, man? On this,
listen, man. Let's start off with some NFL news, man. You know how we got to do it. And the first news story we want to start off with is Tyreek Hill arrested before the game. What happened during the arrest here?
Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Like what? Why do you have it up? What you gotta do? Sit down. Hey, keep your window down. Hey, keep your window down. Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Give me that. Get out of the car. Give me that. Break that freaking window. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out. 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 What part of that don't you understand? Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting arrested.
Called Drew Rosenhaus.
I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out, bro.
He sure did.
When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand?
I'm getting out.
You understand? Not what you want, but what we tell you. You're a little fucking confused.
I'm getting out, bro.
Too late.
Chill,
Too late.
All right, bro. Take me to jail, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro.
We are. We will.
Good, bro.
It is good.
Hey, Drew, hey.
Don't worry about it. I hung up the phone. You stop crying.
Bro. Y'all.
He said stop crying.
Bro, you beating on my window like you crazy.
You set him up?
Why y'all beating on my window like y'all crazy for? Damn, yo, bro, dude, beating on my window like he crazy. I ain't do nothing, twin. Damn.
Hey, don't park there. Don't park there.
Hey.
Hold on, twin.
Hold on, bro. I just had surgery on my knee. bro. I just had surgery on my knee, bro.
I just heard you in your ears when we
Bro, chill, bro. Hey, don't do, bro.
Back up.
Hey, call Drew. Hey, call Drew, bro. Call Drew. Hey, call Drew, bro. Hey, what? Hey, call Drew, bro. Just call Drew. Hey.
What am I doing that's wrong? Hey, listen. Park at the middle of the street.
I'm in the car.
You gotta go before you get a ticket. Hey,
I'm
in
not
the car. Who's the driver?
This is my car.
All right, move.
I'll take that.
You gotta move right now. Let me have your license. You're gonna have a ticket too.
I'm coming.
Let me have your license. You're gonna have a ticket. Let me have your license.
I'm leaving.
I'm not playing. Let me have your license. Your license right now. Your license right now. You're not gonna give me your license?
Hey,
You're not gonna give me your license?
I'm leaving.
Let me have your license. Your license right now.
Sir,
Hey, your license right now.
I'm leaving.
Or I'm gonna lock you up. Your license right now.
He just told me to
Your
leave.
license right now.
Sir,
You're dealing with me now.
Sir.
Your license right now.
Can I open the can?
Go ahead.
We'll open the goddamn can. First off, we don't see no white cops here, and we know who we're at. Y'all can connect those lines if you want to, but there was hatred off the jump for that shit. What Tyreek Hill did wrong was being Tyreek Hill, and these people didn't know who Tyreek Hill was. I don't think they could care less who Tyreek Hill was. I feel like him closing the window ultimately did that. You know, he could have got out like a citizen would, whatever the case is, obey the law, whatever. But being the athlete star that you are, you didn't do that. But you thought that you would get a pass, and then this ultimately happened, and the cops absolutely were disrespectful to Tyreek and everybody, but they're cops. That's what they're going to do. They're above the law, they feel. It's crazy, man got tagged before the game. My man was trying to speed before the game, trying to be out, and thought he can get away with it, man. And it was a sickness situation because at the end of the day, yeah, give him the ticket, man, but anything else is unnecessary. But again, that window closing,
yeah,
that escalated everything.
Yep, it did. It did. But you know what? That one officer he had it on his mind for sure. So
he wanted that smoke.
He got physical. Yeah, that's why he got physical right away. You know, I'm about to take you out the car, not get out the car. I'm grabbing you out the car. So yeah,
definitely seemed like some out-of-pocket privilege card by not on Tyreek's but on the cops' end. And you don't get anything done by over-exasperating your yelling. Whatever energy you give off, you're going to give back. And Tyreek is obviously trying to protect himself because he's an athlete. You heard him saying, I just had surgery on my knee, obviously being excessively rough for no reason. But I'm with Tuka as well. Shouldn't have rolled up your window, and you should have just listened, do exactly what they say, and go about your business. But at the same time, there was a lot of excess that probably could have been avoided. But the going to the ground part, roughing to the ground, that didn't look like Calais Campbell, but they said Calais Campbell was involved.
I thought it was. Maybe it was somebody else. They said
that was him?
Yeah.
Okay. And the very first thing they're doing is I'm sorry, this is going to show me that I don't know as much as I think I do, but I don't know who Drew Rosenhaus is. It must be a manager.
I think that's the all-time agent. That's like what's the guy Boris in baseball?
Yeah,
that's
Scott Boris.
Same fucking guy, honestly.
Scott Boris.
Got you. And call him to let the team know about what's going on, and I'm assuming, and try to protect himself before the media gets a hold of it. So, I mean, he was
the agent does every damn thing.
Yeah, man, I think there's just a lot of excess going on there, and it sucks. I'm sure a lot of people wish it could have been avoided because it's just negative publicity.
Jake, Drew Rosenhaus was that guy standing next to. Wasn't he with Terrell Owens when he was doing sit-ups in the
Yes. Yep.
In its driveway.
Yeah. If I'm not
a lot of them crazy moments with them.
If I'm not mistaken,
Drew's in the picture somewhere.
I think he first came into the league with Willis McGahee, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Is that when Drew came in?
Yeah.
That's when he came in.
Yeah, no, that's
hell of a first.
And he's from the U.
A guy who blows his knee in the national championship game.
Yeah, that's just my ignorance, not knowing. The only agent in sports that I really know is Rich Paul. Other than that, so I'm very ignorant towards
not even Scott Boris.
No, I'm very ignorant towards agents.
Oh wow!
But I like following the players. I just don't know who their agents are. Just Rich Paul.
That's something that you have to know. I'm just surprised that you didn't. That's funny.
Yeah. Rob Pelinka?
No, seriously, Rich Paul's it, dude.
Definitely not.
I have no idea.
Let me that officer. Like True said, he had it on his mind as soon as he got to the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Since this came out, he has actually been put on administrative duty.
Yeah. Exactly.
It needs to, because I think he was. I think he caught it outside the lines in the situation. And I'm looking at this. Aren't they working the traffic in front of the game before the game?
It was a lot of motorcycles, so you're probably right.
Yeah,
you're right. The fuck out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he knew who he was.
Yeah, there's sometimes normally even a line so the athletes can get into the stadium and the building to get to their parking.
Yeah. They get escorts and shit, but that's not when he probably coming from the crib. So
yeah, for sure.
See, he's in what he was in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Chief of Police is probably like, you messing up my season tickets.
Yeah, like they definitely were power tripping.
Yeah,
but also so was Tyreek. He was power tripping as well.
So we know.
So that's
we
the problem.
know for a fact.
Everybody was power tripping, and he forgot that they got badges. So you can't really.
We know for a fact that it in the area of the stadium
within a mile.
Yes. Yeah.
So what? So all right. So what I want to know exact location because, like you said, like we all been in football games. And every security guard that's working there, policeman, should know Tyreek Hill. Everybody in my mind should know Tyreek Hill in Florida.
But they don't work there though. I don't.
No, that's more what I'm saying. Like, was those guys actually guys that were cops somewhere before they hit the stadium?
They're out on the street. Obviously, they're out on the street. And they pulled them over.
Man.
Yeah,
they don't watch. Those guys don't watch no television. They don't watch no ESPN, no ESPN Central.
But they shouldn't. You shouldn't have to treat anybody special.
No,
that was uncalled for. Period.
No, that's understandable. I agree with all that. But we know with athletes, you throw an athlete card.
No. Yeah, that part we know. But like that's what I'm saying. He's power tripping. He got to chill. Like you can't just because you play football. It's a game, bro. Like that's not. You're not special in actually any way.
There was no altercation at all. Like even if like, yo, sir. Yo, my name's no. He didn't even say like, yo, sir. Like even when you get stuck, Will, you're like, you might say, hey, my name's Will. Be nice, gentle. Give him the thing. Understand? He didn't even say, yo, my name's Tyreek Hill. He just started going, and that's why the cops resumed to what they did because you just have to rip Tyreek Hill, even if they didn't know who he was. Then you got people over here internet traffic now. That's Tyreek. That's Tyreek. People crazy, man. They crazy, man.
What? Because for not knowing him?
What?
You saying they're crazy for not knowing who?
No, it's crazy how it all turned out because it could have been avoided. Simple ticket talk, boom. But everything from, like I said in the beginning, from him to then the cop.
Everybody was out of line.
Overpower their authority. Right. They feel somebody's overpowered their authority. Yeah. And this is it's all crazy.
The only part that I didn't like is Calais shouldn't have stopped. He's interrupting an ongoing investigation at that point in time. But when the one cop told him to leave, he's going to leave, but the other cop said, no, you're talking to me now. He just pretty discounted what his partner was doing. That's where I started. Okay, he's on a power trip.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to do the whole step.
Oh, damn. Sauce got injured.
Sauce got injured.
Sauce was injured?
Yep.
Let's see here.
Does it look bad?
I'm gonna be real with you with the nickname of Sauce.
It ain't happened on my screen yet.
That makes you makes you fragile in the sense.
Oh, okay. He just tackled somebody and got injured.
Oh, he tried to tackle Devo.
Right. Might be a stinger.
That's a load.
Hey, you fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
He'll be okay.
Nah, man. Into shout out Lewis, man. Shout out for you being on here tonight. Never arguing for special treatment, man. Listen here, man. Nobody deserves special treatment, man. But I feel like
I don't think that's not what Tuke was saying, that he deserves special treatment. That's not what he was saying. He was saying that Hill thinks he deserves special treatment, and you can't think that way. Like he plays football. Like it's just he got to remember that. Like you the man in Miami right now, and I understand when you the man in Miami, that's different than being the man in like Green Bay or something. But like you can't. There's still rules, bro.
Still rules to this shit. Still
and like did they go overboard? Of course they did, but don't give them the opportunity, man.
Yeah.
The time and the place for it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, he's like he did a whole thing talking about he loved cops, he want to be a cop and all that stuff. Like, all right, well then you should know that your behavior wasn't how a cop would want to deal with somebody.
Exactly.
He said he bought a sheriff hat. Maybe do more than buy a sheriff hat if you're into the cops.
That's also a good point right there.
His whole bag is just cosplay. I don't understand.
Sure, man, and all that controversy, man, surrounding Tyreek, man. Miami had a game yesterday against Jacksonville, and it kind of looked like the cops were going to be the guys on target last night for the Miami Dolphins being down early in the game. But some late heroics, man, gave Miami the dub, and Tyreek went crazy. According to shot, man.
So good.
That
dude's so good, bro. That dude is so good.
Hey, look, man. You can't expect a cheater to be outside in the streets walking.
Right.
Man, I see why he be riding fast. He do everything fast. He's fast like, man.
That's the cheater. Yeah, I definitely say Jaguars were their own worst enemies yesterday. If ETN would have got the touchdown he got, that probably would have been game over, but he fumbled at the 1 yard line.
Fumbled at the one.
So, I don't know if you can read that. Can y'all read that?
Official read.
Tyreek top 5. I wrote that September 9th, 2018. And where's Tyreek been since? Top 5. So, people were disrespecting this man because he just fast and he's a track star. But hey,
I try to tell people, even in his rookie year, he would make plays that a 5'10" speedy runner. Those players don't go up and get balls like that. Like he can really play receiver.
Right, man. That's outstanding what he does, bro. And he's just so freaking fast. It's ridiculous how fast he is.
He basically plays, in my opinion, he plays the game a lot like Steve Smith Sr., but he's faster.
Yeah,
so that's crazy.
And that's why I want to see him actually race some track stars, like for real.
Yeah. And now I'm interested. Did he go to some schlub college, or was he at a decent college?
No, he went to Florida first.
Then Oklahoma State.
Gator.
No,
he was a Gator.
JUCO.
No, no, he was a Gator first. Then he went Western Alabama, I believe.
Then he went JUCO back, right?
No, that is what JUCO. I think Western Alabama is considered the JUCO. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, he went back to JUCO after Florida, right?
I think he just went. I don't know. I don't know when he did the JUCO, but I know he went Florida and Western Alabama, and then to the league.
Oklahoma State played running back.
So he did go to Oklahoma State.
Yep.
Damn, I feel like I barely saw him play there.
Mm-hmm. Damn, that's crazy.
My man came out a stud, man.
Oh, what's this?
So the question was, can y'all guess the question? Matter of fact, can you guess the question here? If the answer is no,
it's about who your fandom's with, is it?
No, it's about who scored a touchdown in week 1.
Oh,
that's cold-blooded.
No.
Brutal.
The Giants did not score a touchdown in week 1.
Matter of fact, I got a guy who has something to say about this.
They might have scored more than they might score over the course of the first 4 weeks of the season. That's less than a touchdown a week. And I'm being nice here. I got somebody who's a extraordinaire on this. This is his team. We're gonna get him in here.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time actually on the show, he's been in the chat many times. It's the Scotsman, my man Mike. What up, bro?
What's up, lads?
You hear us? All right, good.
How you doing, man?
What's up, Mike?
Did you see our graphic here, Mike?
Fucking Daniel Jones. I swear to God. This clown. I cannot stand him. Like, get him to fuck. Like, how is you so bad? 6 years. 6 bloody years in the game and you suck this bad. Like, good.
Damn, God. I don't even know that long. 6 years? God damn.
Why'd y'all pay him?
Hey, we know why we paid him.
I don't know.
Mike knows why. Mike knows why.
And why didn't you pay Saquon?
It's bloody spastic. That's why it's freaking spastics running the show.
Yes. This is amazing. Oh, man. So, what do you think your season's going to look like, Mike?
Christ, 0-17.
You're not going to win a game?
Listen, Cam Ward, let's go. Tank for Cam Ward.
You like that. And after what he did to my Gators, I don't appreciate that. But can't complain, man.
I've been seeing all the mocks say Shador is the guy in New York.
You don't want
whoever.
Anybody but.
He said whoever.
Yeah, whoever.
Hey, would you want Shador if it came with Primetime as the coach?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
You know what?
That's a possibility.
That's tough. Like, that's a tough question, mate. Like, yeah, I'll do it.
There we go. There we go.
I like it.
Man.
I like it. He's ready.
The Giants, man, they came out with the shitty uniforms yesterday. They thought the shitty new emblem on the field was going to do something. Daniel Jones, that interception, though, I want to talk about that real quick. Because that kind of probably sealed the fate for you, Mike, yesterday. When you seen that yesterday, I know, it's over. If I had any faith, it was over. How the hell did he manage to do that? And it was a pick six. I'm off the Daniel Jones train. We tried to give him some hope here. after the playoff win a couple years ago.
Yeah, these jerseys. I was getting ready to speak. Look, these helmets are peak because they're the Michigan helmets that we all love, but different colors. But these pants have to go immediately.
Shitty draws.
Potato sack pants. You don't like those, Will?
Who the hell?
Man,
who the hell
potato
was
sack
the
race.
Michigan helmet? What you talking about, Will? Don't put that on me.
No. It looks Michigan-ish. I agree with Will on that stand.
Michigan helmets prime. It's peak.
They need a hardball to win that game yesterday because clearly the ball couldn't win it.
Don't do that. Don't take away from Texas. Texas put on.
Hey, man.
Texas mollywopped.
We were supposed to see a guy in Malik Neighbors have a good game yesterday, and it doesn't look like his. I mean, he might put up some numbers, but it's gonna be a dreadful 6 days going into every 7th day. That's every game for the next couple weeks. Don't
disrespect my guy Malik now.
No one ever does. What is your problem?
I'm not disrespecting Malik. I'm just sitting here saying that this poor man got drafted to a football team.
That's right.
He may not be able to display his talents. Like we got Garrett Wilson
that
was able to do it. Now he got Aaron Rodgers. Let's see what he can do now. Now we have to wait for Malik Neighbors to kind of get that.
It's coming. You just heard the man. They're gonna go 0-17. Quarterback city next year.
Quarterback city.
I'd rather have Gardner Minshew, mate. Like unbelievable. Anyone. Cam Newton. Don't care.
Yeah.
Anyone.
Cam's available. Pretty sure. Last time we saw him, though, he was skipping passes to receivers.
Yeah, he was.
What we got here?
Let's look and see who's in the back of the end zone right
he
there.
can run something besides a 9. It's crazy.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to tell you. He just learned this.
He just learned this.
Hold on. You just took out of this clip to give the LSU guy some tips.
Of course he did. Of course he did. In the middle of the New York segment, he's got a problem.
Shout out to that young man, though. Shout out to that young man. He definitely did some things. Just a shout to him.
You notice you didn't show me a crossing route in an LSU jersey.
I told homies, Lewis, man, Sam Darnold, he got receivers over there. Like, he got top-notch receivers over there.
Oh, yeah. Of course,
he was playing yesterday. I know Sam Darnold's going to be able to hold it down at least a little bit. Like, we talk about all these other guys, Brissett and all these guys. And Sam Darnold got better. Sam Darnold has no choice but to win some games with what he got offensively. Defensively is a different story. They played good defensively yesterday, but they played the Giants. So you got to see him on the up and up one of these weeks against a talented team. But Sam Darnold, shout out to him, man. Shout out to him.
The Giants were pretty pumped up about their defensive line, though, with the acquisition of getting Brian Burns and stuff and Thibodeau together. Like, the defense should be able to carry something, right?
Brian Burns came from Carolina, and I don't mean to disrespect him, but, I mean, if he's not playing good,
the man's good
Carolina. That's
what we can't put that on him.
And he was the highest. No, in the year where we was trying to debate if this guy should get paid, he got traded and he got paid. So Carolina was, and we seen the Hard Knocks thing. They was already discussing to try to get his ass out of there. Oh yeah. They think this is one of the best players at his position in the league. Well, Carolina, take him.
Lewis is right. Kirk Dunn for leaving that team went from completely stacked offensively to a college all-stars that don't translate to the NFL so far. Yeah, they really haven't. Bijan's all right, though. Bijan's
Kirk just want the money, man.
They had the guy. Kirk Cousins and them had the guy. I mean, Atlanta got the guy that can win 1 o'clock games. But like you said, Lewis, he can't play with a bunch of college all-stars and think he's going to win. They don't know how to win. Kirk knows how to win a little bit, but they don't know how to win. So overall, they're going to have to learn how to win. This is not college, like you said, Lewis. You can't go 13-0. There's no national championship here. There's not 4 teams in the dance. There's more than that, but it's more competitive. So for me, Pittsburgh has that DNA. And Lewis, don't act like we ain't going to talk about Pittsburgh real quick, because you always shitting on Pittsburgh. The DNA's there. They don't have to have a 13-2 season. They what they are. But Pittsburgh going to go out there and compete. And I hope you see that yesterday.
But they're also going to need to score more than 16 points.
Yeah, they definitely do. Need to score 16 points. But my thing is, they were able to. It saw that DNA. They had to late that quarterback. They had to go with a guy, Justin Fields. That's like, damn, I got to play now, and you know he's not ready to play now. Justin Fields, he's not ready to play.
He might be the best option, though. Honestly speaking,
why?
I'm not making any jokes, but I'm saying Russell Wilson is shot. He's just like Deshaun Watson, like we saw, is shot.
No,
he just holds the ball.
I'm not going to do that to Russ. We seen Deshaun yesterday.
He just holds the ball. He's looking for the big play. That's all Russell Wilson does. He does not run the offense.
Are we talking about not running the offense in Denver? Because I know what he did in Seattle.
Denver was awful.
I don't care where he is. He's not running the offense.
I don't know. Yeah, I think that's aggressive.
I'm going to give Russell this year, and then I might be with you out there. But
yeah, that's it.
Other than that, I can't agree right now. But your stand is not wrong completely because it kind of feels that way. But that was a shitty situation for him overall in Denver, thinking that he could be the man when Coach Carroll had you as a system guy and not be the man. Just play the system and you'll be good. Russell, in his mind, and hey, this dude came from what, 3rd, 4th round pick to a champion, and he's feeling himself. So now he's back to reality now. So I'm gonna give him one more year.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see it, man, because like it shouldn't have been that bad in Denver. It should not have been that bad. He had weapons in Denver.
Yeah. Man,
Russ and Fields are awful. Add in Arthur Smith as the OC, and yeah, Russ gonna have to keep dominating for the team to meet Tomlin.
I can't argue with that.
To meet his 500 quota.
Hey, you're not wrong about any of that at all.
Not wrong, none of that.
None of that. You're absolutely right. Hey, Mike, man.
Tomlin got to do more, man.
Mrs. in the building, man. Shout out to Mike, man, making his appearance over here.
I know, man.
Appreciate you, man. Hey, I'm gonna be real with you, man. You the man now. You know why? Because you ain't no sucker like the rest of these cats. You show your face on camera, you speak.
Right.
Salute. They comment on your opinion.
Oh, but we always knew that about Mike. We go back on Mike. Mike's an OG, man.
Yeah, thank you for showing your lovely face and continue to be with us tonight if you want to, man.
You can either hop out or you can stay and weigh in on other topics if you want. It's your call.
To you guys, you want this version, or you want me to talk like you folk? Talk like a yank.
Oh shit!
I can do it. Pulling through.
I think the group didn't like a decision for you to speak.
I think everybody wants a Scotsman, man. That's the legend. They're both legendary, but
we got Casey Walters. Shout out to Casey, man. We answered questions tonight.
Glad we beat the hell out of the Panthers yesterday. But how good do y'all think the Panthers really are? The game where I live, so I didn't get to.
Oh my God! You are happy that you didn't get to see that shit at all because you would have went take a walk. You would have rather took a walk for 2 hours back and forth.
He's a Saints fan. He's good. He's good.
Yeah,
so,
he's fine.
No. Even as a Saints fan, like y'all enjoyed that.
Hey, look.
Why should I not enjoy my team beating the crap out of my division rival?
No. Hold up. You enjoy every time you spank on the Redskins or the Giants. Don't do that.
Thank you.
No. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You might enjoy. Now you might enjoy finally, eventually, at some point, beating the 49ers. You'd enjoy that more, yes.
I enjoy that hella more.
If you could do it, yes, you would probably enjoy that more. But in the meantime,
you got Mason on your fantasy team. He just scored a touchdown.
Mason scored for the 49ers?
Yes.
Let's go! Because I picked the 49ers to win the first half, baby. Let's go.
Who scored for him?
Mason? Oh, he called it back holding. Never mind.
Shut up. No, they did.
They just called it back,
look, As long as George Pickens does better than Debo today,
they called it back.
How far away to go?
You got 8 minutes left, and they within scoring range. They within the red zone.
Man. So. That's gonna be a touchdown, dog. That separates the money from the no money. Is that type of shit right there?
Hey, we got company, fellas. We're off the rails. What's the next topic?
Hold on. Kyler Murray is the next topic.
Really?
I saw this. This is just a clip on Twitter. They said Marvin Harrison Jr. was wide open like this, and Kyler Murray took a sack instead of throwing this ball.
Man, he'd have hit him if it was first person. It was Call of Duty, he'd have hit that motherfucker.
Solid burn. Yeah, no, that
can't see him. He's just small as well.
Yeah, that shot right there reminded me of the Super Bowl between the Bengals and the Rams. Final play, Chase wide open down the field, Burrow gets sacked.
Right.
Oh man, listen here, Marvin. Conspiracy moment with Took.
Oh no.
You went through a crazy offseason in a sense, and Fanatics is giving all these NFL teams uniforms and all that. And Fanatics said we're gonna screw your ass, and that's what happened. Because that man Marvin Harrison was a missing question. He was a question mark yesterday, man. Literally, man. And it's crazy, man.
Why was this a story?
That's why.
Why was this a story, Dale? You telling me a midget couldn't see his receiver? That's the story? That's what we doing?
And look, we're doing Overreaction Monday. We're doing Player of the Week. We're gonna do our top 5. How about that? We're gonna do all that in one right here. I'm gonna get it started here. Let's do it like this. All right. My top 5 players of the week all happen to play for the same team.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
That's right. Let's start off with player number 1.
Some
Derek
bad
Carr.
dude in.
And all right, Derek Carr, he did his thing this last game. 3 touchdowns. All right, he whipped 200 yards, 3 touchdowns. He only got sacked 1 time. But let me show you guys the last 5 games from Derek Carr. All right, because I know y'all want him to sit down. All right, y'all want him to sit on the bench. I know that's what y'all want. But the last 5 games, 16 touchdowns, 1 interception, a quarterback rating of 127. All right, is this not good enough for y'all? Come on. Why would you bench that? Come on. Take the damn bag off.
Oh my God.
In defense to you, no. In defense to you, Dale, because I looked at the last 5 games and who they played.
Who was
I'm
it?
gonna let you and Saints fans have a good rest of your week. You know why?
God,
16-1 number, go to 16-3 or 16-4. Because best for you this Sunday, that 1-0 is gonna be 1-1, 11, 500.
So last 5 games, are you counting preseason games?
No. The last 5 games.
Carolina.
I got it right
New
here.
York.
The 5 games they played were
Giants.
Yes. They had Atlanta, Tampa Bay, the Rams, the Giants, and the Panthers. That's the last 5 games of last year.
I only give them the benefit of the doubt because they played 2 teams in that stretch that made the playoffs last year that were on the hunt for playoff spots last year, and he balled in those games. So I'm gonna let Dale win this today because reality's gonna hit. The car right now is like before tax season. This before tax season. That car's riding a little bit good, and then in October, that shit's riding crazy.
Hold on.
You ain't got no money into
No. Hey, Took, enough from you, Took. We've had enough. Who are you to give out wins in a battle that you just joined recently? Step aside.
No. This is No, this is only going to get funny right now. We got to give them good thoughts. Because on Sunday he's going to get back to his old self. He's going to revert to his old thoughts about Derek Carr. We want him to do this. This is what we want him to do.
Why is that the bar, Bobby? You guys are, that is a low bar. You guys once inspired the world. You came back from Katrina, blocked a punt, changed the world of football. Now you just want to beat the Falcons?
Yep.
We want to beat every team on our schedule here. Okay, that's what we want to do. All right. Derek Carr was dealing last game. All right, that's what I'm showing here. Derek Carr was dealing. All right, y'all gonna respect Derek Carr in this podcast.
What you feel about Derek Carr, Mike? What's your opinion on Derek?
You can't. That's not fair. He'd take him.
I wanted Derek Carr a couple of years ago, mate. Like we paid the Waterhead spastic. We could have had Derek Carr for like $2 million or something. Like unbelievable, mate. I wanted him. It would be so much better. We could have kept Saquon, but no.
There we go.
Yeah, like Carr throwing the Saquon, throwing the to neighbors, and
it would have been better.
Whenever Hyatt runs straight. That's wild, man. That's wild.
So, all right. Now, continuing my list here, my top 5 is Rashid Shaheed. All right.
No, you don't even get to do this because all you did was hate on him all offseason when I showed him love. And now that's the guy on the list?
All right. Yeah. Look. That's fine. That's fine. I didn't have extreme faith in him being a number 2 guy. All right. I wanted insurance. What's wrong with me wanting insurance?
Hold on. Can I be clear here? Let me be very clear here. You said way worse things about Shaheed than I ever said about Brian Thomas. Way worse things. Oh, he's fast. That's all you said. He's fast.
He's fast, and he get hurt a lot. Like that's my problem with him. He get hurt a lot.
Look like he hurting defenses right now.
My man.
Good. And that's why he's on my list. That's why he's on my list. All right, but okay. So not only was he dangerous as a receiver yesterday, but he was dangerous as a kick returner too. All right, the guy was unstoppable yesterday. Rashid Shaheed. All right, number 3, Alontae Taylor. Okay, Alontae Taylor is our nickel back, and he got 3 sacks. All right, Bryce Young can't handle the freaking blitz. Guess what you're gonna see next week, Bryce Young? The blitz. They come up with the blitz. They send a nickel blitz next week. I guarantee it. You better learn from it. All right, it's coming. Number 4 on my list.
Sorry, Mike.
Blake Grupe. That's right, a kicker. I hate kickers, but not this kicker. This kicker, he made all his kicks 50-yarders, 47-yarders. He did his thing. Blake Grupe.
There ain't
the top
like,
5, baby.
There ain't nothing like one Saints win that make a man throw away all his principles. That is crazy.
Didn't we do this last year too?
What a no.
No. You know who the guy was talking instead of him? It was
Unk. Yeah, 14-3. Yeah, that was a blast.
What a no.
They still ain't got the 14 games, by the way. I'd like to keep that counter going since we're keeping numbers.
Yeah.
All right.
They still ain't got the 14 wins since that man said that shit.
My last person I got on my list, my top 5, Clint Kubiak. Now, I told y'all when we hired Clint Kubiak as the offensive coordinator, y'all was going to learn his name. And Clint Kubiak is about to put up some numbers in the NFL, according to the Saints. And he might be the next coach of the New York Giants. You never know. All right, he's gonna have such a great year. All right,
yo, bro. Do you understand? You sold your soul on the Shaheed stuff, moonwalking that back. You then, I can't believe this guy. Then that was a coach. Now you're not even following the rules of your own game. Top 5 players of the week.
My God,
man's
you just
unhinged.
Offensive coach.
That's right, offensive coordinator. It's a difference maker.
I've had enough.
I'm telling you. All right. Who's your top 5 then, Will?
Oh man, I want to go second.
Yeah, go ahead. Please go.
Oh,
okay, go ahead, Jake.
All right, cool. Because I actually wrote these out and made sure I had this ready.
All right.
No particular order, but if it kind of sounds like it's in an order, it's just because it might just be. I think number 1, I think Saquon's debut got him number 1 for me. 2 touchdowns, 109 rushing yards. He looked like a beast out there. They could not stop him. I'm sorry. I feel bad because, the guy right next to me is missing his guy right now, but I had to. He looked outstanding for his first game. Eagles are looking tough. Number 2, I got to act like Dale for a minute. I'm giving it to Stevenson. 1 touchdown, 120 yards. He absolutely ran all over the Bengals defensive line that's highly touted for no reason, and they're fucking mid-ass linebackers. So, yeah, he made it look easy. Number 3, I'm going to give it to Tyreek. 1 touchdown, 7 receptions, 130 yards. He was playing for something. He was obviously pissed off, and he went out there and balled. Did his thing. I love it. These last 2, Will might give me a head shake or what kind of pick is that, but I got to. I think these 2 balled out. Colts, Alec Pierce, 1 touchdown, 3 receptions for 125 yards. He got down the field. He got down the field, and Anthony Richardson was getting to him, and he made it. That's, UC alum proud, making it look easy out there, and he's their number 2 guy. Michael Pittman didn't even really look that good, but Alec Pierce, he showed up.
Yep.
And I'm giving my 5 spot to the guy that I absolutely love. This guy, I wish I could still see him live every week, but I don't. Joe Mixon, 1 touchdown, 159 yards. He absolutely balled out for Houston. And I don't think you could have got a better performance from another running back. He might have had the best running back performance. The only reason I give Saquon and Stevenson above him is because of favoritism, and also I think Saquon's debut and what he was able to do on a shitty ass field, mind you, was outstanding.
Field's awful. They're gonna kill someone.
But yeah, those are my top 5. I did a little extra research on it. Everyone else can go ahead and have fun with it now.
All right, Will, you ready now?
Nope.
All right, two.
Me? I gotta go next. All right, cool, bet. That's easy pickings, man. Top 5, man. Well, number 1. I'm gonna go with a Massachusetts native, man. I'm gonna go with Isaiah Likely, man. I spoke about him during the offseason. I said that Andrews better be careful because this guy's on the come up. And he's gonna get money next year from a team. And he's gonna get real tick. And right now he's gonna be in a situation where he's probably gonna end up getting more reps than Andrews, because looks like, you know, Andrews is still not recovering yet from whatever happened during the offseason. Then he had an car accident, stuff like that. So I'm gonna give Isaiah Likely, and this is no particular order. I'm gonna give him 2 corns cap of the week. Number 2 cap of the week. He should have been number 1, but I can't be biased because he's my family. First off, I want to shout out to my cousin JJ for looking fabulous in a suit and not forcing yourself like Tom Brady is on television. Shout out to that. But the real number 2 is TJ Watt. Cuz. That's what my cousin's doing yesterday, dog.
Wow. He's a villain. That man is a villain on the field.
OG Took used to teach TJ these things on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays before the family had a cookout. You know, me and DJ got into an argument, and then they got kind of mad at me. So I'm not allowed to go to any games with my family. But sack, 2 quarterback hits, 3 soft behind pass rushing efforts, man. Hey, shout out to my cousin, man. Number 3, I go with Jake, man. I liked how Alec Pierce played yesterday, dog. I liked it. No bullshit, man. You know, he became a fantasy stud. He's been a fantasy stud the last few years. But you're seeing him rise, man. It's week 1, but if he is the guy in this offense that can do things, it's going to be a lot easier for AR. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look, if they're constantly,
you got pretty deep ball.
If they look too much at Pittman, it's going to make Alec Pierce look like a dog. And that's exactly what it did. He was able to get down the field. And the thing is, he came into the NFL as not a speed guy. Obviously, he found some wind, lost some weight, and he's getting down the field and making these jump grabs. And he's entertaining to watch. I love the kid.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm on 3, right?
Yeah.
3. Real talk. Going to shout out to him. Add baking soda, Baker Mayfield. Shout out to you yesterday. The ball and is always the media is always going to be on you and not on you right now because you're playing awesome. You're out of that fucking dysfunction in Cleveland. You're in Tampa Bay. You're doing some things.
Let's talk about that real quick too.
Go ahead.
Cleveland is struggling right now with Deshaun Watson, and now Baker Mayfield is in Tampa balling. Like if you're a Cleveland Browns fan, you heard
the most Brown shit ever. It's the most Brown shit ever.
And I'm going to tell you right now,
Baker deserves in this.
That's the organization fucking up too, because I guarantee 80%, at least from the Browns fans that I've seen in Cincinnati, 80% of these fans absolutely hate it and they are sick over it.
What do you mean 2? It's the messing. It's only the organization messing it up.
Oh,
it's the Browns. They browned it.
I'm gonna throw a 4 hat. And Lewis, man, you have to wait, man. It can't be the number that you want. But we're gonna shout out that man Josh Allen as well.
Hey,
dog.
he's doing his list. Let him do his
Welcome. Hey, you know why I'm gonna like Josh Allen this year? You know why I'm gonna like him a lot? My favorite player was Kobe Bryant. Josh Allen may be the Kobe Bryant in the NFL this year.
Well, he's definitely. It's funny because I actually think. So I know what you mean. He's Kobe in 06 when everyone left and it was just him and Smush and shit. Exactly that for sure. But actually, he's a far bigger problem. I actually think he's the LeBron of this league. physically unmatched.
He might be that
no
early
one
LeBron too with those early teams, that early Cleveland team that made the finals. I agree.
And he's making teams go further than they should, and because of that, they're not going to be able to put talent around him.
Right.
Because they're playing better than they should every year.
So shout out to
They
Josh
got the Saints
Allen,
problem.
man,
Purgatory.
doing his thing, man. And number
Hey,
5, man.
Keon didn't put a lot of numbers up. He did all right.
Keon made some big plays. Some big plays.
Number 5 on the
Shakir was
list.
running like a madman.
Cowboys, baby. I got 2 Cowboys on the list, baby.
One
to shout out to first off Cavante Turpin. That man makes me smile every week, man. And I hope the future for that man is fried and fresh. Got a punt return yesterday for a touchdown. And another Cowboy, baby. The Mario
not healthy. He can't. Not yet. We haven't seen that yet. But I agree. You obviously know. I know.
Say his name for those in the back too.
Marion Overshawn, man, fucking ball. My man looked like Took early in the young days in the football field in the hood. Grassy, going after everything. Looked like a young Brian Urlacher is going after everything. The play ain't over. I'm still at it. Shout out to that man. Cowboy Nation. How about them Cowboys, baby, yesterday? Made them Browns scream. Jake heard it from Ohio, and he's on the other side of the state.
I heard you yell.
Blessed. I'm blessed to have and be a Dallas Cowboy fan forever. I don't care how bad or how long y'all go out Super Bowl. Y'all always got my heart, man. Shout out to the Cowboys.
Hey, Flynn, I feel that too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. One for every decade, huh? Since you
I had JK on the bench over Josh Jacobs. Hated it.
All right, I don't like rules. I especially don't like rules made by people who break their own rules. So, with that said, I'm picking my worst 5.
Okay.
I'm the villain anyway. We all know that.
No, I like that. That's perfect.
Will Levis, number 1.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
What the was that?
He's making
My
Mayo
guy.
look bad.
Mike don't agree with that.
Oh no, don't worry about it. Your guy's next. Number 2, Daniel Jones. And actually, with Daniel Jones, I'm gonna say Giants front office. I don't understand what they've been doing. I just don't get it. I like some of the talent they brought in over the years. Apparently, they don't. So I don't understand. But number 3. Yeah, Carolina. You're still doing the thing where you're awful and it's not getting better anytime soon. You're gonna get a 5'10" midget killed. It's not fair. But he's not good, so maybe he shouldn't be out there.
They say my man Jordan Fuller allowed 2 touchdowns, 116 yards receiving along 5 receptions.
Who was this?
Jordan Fuller, it's the safety from Carolina. And then there was one point in the game where Derek Carr screamed to J.C. Horn, "I got 3 touchdowns on you." So,
yeah, it's brutal. Who else? Oh, number 4. Week 1 through 4 Bengals every year.
I agree with that.
Possibly up to 6 with Bengals.
It's because they don't play in preseason, bro. That's what I believe.
No, that's another thing. But it's not just the preseason because everybody wants to hold out like they're gonna win conversations with that office. It's not happening. Yeah. So
quick.
T was hurt. Chase got hit by a car or something. I don't know what happened with him. It's all bad. They need to figure it out in the first few weeks. Maybe show up to play football in the first week. They're 1-8 in the last the last first 2 weeks. For the last 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks of every season, however long, they're fucking
3 years. The last
garbage.
Not to rebut
I think it's 4. Is it 3? It's 4. Oh, whatever. Either way, it's awful.
The Bengals actually did have a little bit of an off season because a lot of the starters did play this preseason. Not a lot of time, but they did play.
And number 1. Number 1, I won't go number 1. Number 1, I'll go back to the good side. Shout out to my Patriots, man. You got to win that I did not expect us to get. Jacoby, I heard a crazy, really good story about Jacoby Brissett, and I'll just tell the story because it's my only good thing that I said for anything in football this week. Jacoby cried like 3 or 4 times, he said, before the game. He cried once in the locker room. He cried when he came out the tunnel, and then Mayo came over to him, laughed at him, and said, "You're gonna win us a game today. You're gonna go win us a game." And I never thought I'd hear this, but Jacoby said, "Yo, a coach has never said that to me. A coach has always coached. They've coached me up. They've taught me things, but he said a coach has never said that to me, that you're gonna go out and win a game." Which, yes, that I did laugh for a second. I laughed for a second.
Questions out there. That drove so many dots out there. I'm sorry.
Nah, he's right. I laughed when I heard it, but then I was like, "Nah, that's heartfelt." And then he said, he literally was crying on his way out to the huddle for the first snap, because if you remember, we drafted him and he didn't get to actually take over the reins here. And life is crazy. Full circle. He's back to starting quarterback. And
we don't burn no bridges.
Even though he's a bridge, this is huge for him, man. So
we thought it was going to be Jimmy Polo. Thought it was going to be Jimmy Polo, and I said we thought it was going to be Jimmy Polo, but we got Brissett out of it.
You just want to say his terrible new nickname.
Yeah. No, yeah, seriously. Hey, one last little shout out too. Shout out to Gerard for getting that first win, though.
Yeah, first win in his first game. Coach Kraft did a great job.
Coach Kraft.
It's terrible, man.
Coach, man. What's your top 5, man? Looking like.
Yeah, Coach.
See, my top 5 right off the bat, man. Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield. He balled out yesterday. Threw 4 tubs. He looked very comfortable in his offense. And I loved it because we know how Deshaun balled yesterday. And I still say, Cleveland, you deserve what you get. Y'all shitted on Baker Mayfield. He played hurt through everything, and he redeemed himself. Number 2 for me, I'll probably have to say I'm gonna go with Jake, man. Joe Mixon. He ran strong yesterday. What's the safety for Indianapolis? Is it Ross or something like that?
He's still picking up.
He was wearing his ass out. It got to the point, man. I was feeling sorry for the dude because he was actively looking for him to run him over.
Yeah.
So yeah, Joe Mixon, he's that dude.
He might still be in the ice bath.
Joe Nixon's my guy.
There you go.
My guy, dog. Joe Nixon, I'm happy you got that nasty environment in Cincinnati.
Duke, I'm with you too, because these Cincinnati fans are cancerous. I said, I bet you guys are really missing Joe Mixon now. And they said, no, his production was bad. I'm like, you got to running back them no matter what when he goes out and runs a ball, gets positive yards. Only like 3 or 4 backs can say that in the league, because no matter what, Joe Mixon don't go backwards. He goes forwards only. And look what he did yesterday. It was unbelievable. I'm good for Joe Mixon. I'm glad he's somewhere where he can be appreciated now. Cincinnati didn't deserve it.
Joe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Number 3, even though real quick, shout out to my pops. He's a big Joe Mixon fan. He said he's been a grown man since he walked on the campus at OU. So, shout out to you, Pop.
He was doing grown man shit. We know.
Number 3, even though I hate to admit it, AJ Brown. He balled out on that terrible field Friday night. He still came up big when he needed to. That field was bad.
Everybody that played that field.
In Brazil.
They were saying it was pretty similar to Green Bay's field. They had to wear the long cleats or whatever.
But we don't expect.
That's why Green Bay was supposed to be.
We don't expect grass to grow in Green Bay. It's frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Frozen tundra.
That's what they called it. We told you it sucked on the way in.
Yep.
It's cold.
And I got on my last 2. I have to put my homer cap on.
You dropped the touchdown.
Yep, dropped it.
Sorry.
He should have had his ass in camp. But Michael Parsons, man.
Michael Parsons podcast. No podcast this week. Michael Parsons, baby.
Micah, even though when you looked at the box score, he had a lot of stuff, but he wore Deshaun Watson out yesterday. He was on him every play. They tried to chip him, they tried to double team him. And shout out to Mike Zimmer, man. I like what you're doing with him. He lined up on the end, he lined up in the middle, over the guard or the center. He smoothed him all along that defensive line to where you can't scheme to where he's going to be at. So shout out to that, man.
Yeah,
gotta find him.
Zimmer's good. Gotta find out where he's at. And then my obvious number 1, He was well worth the wait. DeMarion Overshawn. Yeah. That kid, man, that one play when Deshaun tried to roll to the right and he would just a blur across the screen. It like got shot out of a cannon. And he just closed. He led the team yesterday with 11 tackles. Y'all enjoy that young man. Yeah, we got Micah, but he got something to say about his ability on the defensive side of the ball as well. We got two good ones there, fellas.
Listen here, man.
They need to be a duo like Navarro and Willis were back in the day.
Right.
And they got a rookie that's on the bench that's pretty damn good as well from Notre Dame.
It's looking good in Cowboy land. It's that time of year, though.
And we went. It's definitely that time of year, but new defense. Offense looked very lackluster yesterday. Okay. But it's kind of expected, and my man Fergie got hurt. He's gonna be gone for a little bit.
Be real is real, man. That Browns defense is that Browns defense, regardless of what we say. That game, it felt like watching it in TV time was just shortening. It was getting longer and longer. That third quarter was like the longest quarter I've ever watched in my life. But that defense makes you feel that way. Where you're just like, damn, when is this game going to be over? Kind of. We're up in the scoreboard, but we know the defense is going to keep playing, man. So, in all, man, we played a great physical defense at their crib yesterday, man. I expected that offense to not be great. Y'all, like Picker had 11 points.
Y'all sold on Tolbert as an X or a Y? I like him as a 2 or 3.
Yeah, he's following everything that we heard that he did in the offseason. He's doing it the right way because year 1, he can't even get on the field.
Yeah.
So in year 3, he's at least getting out there and he's considered as an offensive option. And I gotta throw a dart at my Cowboy brother because he didn't want him when we picked him in the first round. But that man Guyton, he gave up 1 sack yesterday.
He balled.
He balled.
And that's cool. But at the end of the day, man, welcome here. You're here with welcome, open arms until you're not no more. It's week 1, man, and I don't want to be too excited. Don't want to be too not excited. I don't want to be excited at all. But one thing
I think in the first half,
Would
you take in the first half?
The Jets won in the first half, right?
No, they got smoked.
49ers won in the first half.
Yeah,
baby. Give me my $30
off,
baby. $30 off a $921 profit on the call.
16-7.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, does Mike got 5? I know you ain't know about this exercise, but you got 5 things or 5 players for the week if you want.
I'm gonna go. You got the old man, Mike Evans, 5 catches.
Oh, I like that.
Yards. He's like year 58 and he's still doing it.
The ageless wonder.
Josh Allen, 4 touchdowns. The man. I'm gonna cheat, kind of like Will. I'm gonna combine 2 guys because I'm a homer. Andrew Thomas and Sexy Dexy, Dexter Lawrence. The only 2 guys I like on the team right now. The only 2 guys aren't arseholes, but they played well. Dexter Lawrence kind of set us up early, and we had a good show. And then Andrew Thomas is still one of the top left tackles in the NFL. I mean, if I'm bragging about the left tackle, it's bad. Saquon. Oh, I miss him. I miss him so much.
I miss him too. We don't even play for my team.
I drafted Eric Gray. That was some bullshit from that preseason game. They didn't even go play the man.
And then Jaden Reed, Green Bay. Like, oh my God. Yeah. Like, when you have your fantasy football draft and you're ready to pick a guy and he gets sniped and you know it's going to piss you off. That's Jaden Reed. He went off. And I'm like, oh God, I was so mad. But I was like, he kicked arse on that shitty Brazilian field, but aye. And then I'm like, well, my 5 worst are, it's like the Dave Chappelle skit. Daniel. Fucking, absolutely fucking.
Good. Daniel.
Yes. Yes.
That's good hot fire.
Still, man, over here, man, as well, man. Shout out to you. We see you tuning in, man. I believe you're a first timer. Shout out to you, but all that Steeler talk, man. Take that. Y'all want to see us on October 6th. Y'all want to see us then. Y'all better hope y'all ready. Y'all better hope y'all QBs are able to stay up, man, before you have to call back Pickett back on the team.
So yeah, I want to shout out this guy real quick though. J.K. Dobbins with the Los Angeles Chargers now, right? This is a guy towards ACL twice in the NFL with the Ravens, and he busts a long run. I played against him in fantasy. He's like the third overall running back this week. Like J.K. Dobbins, if you got J.K. Dobbins in the draft, you happy?
early candidate for comeback player of the year. He's been hurt so many times, and to see him, like, it was funny because we knew he had the talent, but when you see off a few of the runs, you're like, oh, this is what we all forgot that this kid could do, and that's really unfortunate for a kid that talented. So yeah, to see him back, man, yeah, that was fun to see. Looking good in the Chargers blues too, right?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a whirlwind of like Harbaugh running these guys at the running back position, because you look at it yesterday too when we talk about Chargers still, 26 passing attempts from Justin Herbert, 26, and expect that you expect 30, a game.
I think it was right there or lower.
It's the right thing to go with too. He came into the league as a guy that you're like, he has to throw 30 plus times. Dumb your game down a little bit. You have to regress a little bit to kind of.
It's not what Harbaugh gonna run down your throat.
Right.
Harbaugh's gonna have him right. He won't be the reason they lose games.
But it's gonna take a little bit because that team is void of talent offensively.
Yeah, they're void of talent.
Yeah.
Like the spot, like
they lost a lot.
Everything. It's Palmer. I can't even name anybody else really, other than like
McConkey.
McConkey.
McConkey. Hey, he diced
McConkey's a man.
Them Raiders, man, he was eating them alive. That was funny.
Yeah. And Josh Palmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one that's
you said J.K. Dobbins had 3 receptions. So
they're gonna mix it up.
The Ohio State fan in me is happy to see J.K. finally back up there and doing his thing. After being injured the last 2 seasons with the same thing, seeing him finally get his chance to show off and do his thing. I hope he stays healthy because the Chargers do have a decent offensive line, and I think he can do a lot. And he's got his old buddy from Baltimore there with him, and Gus Edwards. They're going to share and have a lot of fun.
He had more yards than Derrick Henry.
It's true.
And Dobbins might even have, and Gus might have had more yards than Henry. Probably not, but he probably did too. Hold on, I'm about to look at that now.
All right, let's take a quick break real quick, and we'll come back. We'll be doing some power rankings, our top 5 power rankings, that is. So stick with us. We'll be right back.
This is an emergency message. Stop what you're doing and hit the like button. Also comment and subscribe. Thank you. We now return you to your program.
All right, we are back. We're going to go through some power rankings. So the way I like to think of, like power rankings is not so much of who's got the better record, but if you play a series of 3 games in some random place in Kansas or something like that, who would win most of the games, right? So that's the way I like to think of it. So
why you do Kansas? Like, you could just neutral field. My man was like, in the middle
Kansas,
of nowhere.
Yes, it's in the middle of the country. Boom. Go to Kansas. That's where you play the games. All right. So
play up east in the weather.
I would say my 15. Okay. I'll start with number 5. My 15. I'm going to say is.
Don't say the Saints.
No.
Yeah, he knows better than that. 15? He'll get ridiculed.
Please. The 5th team is going to be the Dallas Cowboys. All right. They went up there, Cleveland. They handled their business. They beat up on a bad Deshaun Watson, and they won the game. Cool. All right. So number 4, I'm going to give to the Houston Texans. I like the potential of the defense, the youth, especially the offense. Of course, offense is ridiculous. So I'm going to give them the number 4 spot, and the number 3 spot goes to Miami because their offense is still clicking. They still got Tyreek Hill. It's ridiculous. That's gonna be my number 4 team. Number 2, Detroit Lions. Y'all saw the overtime win. They ran the ball down the throat of the Rams in overtime. That was like a man win right there for Detroit. And number 1, of course, your New Orleans Saints, 1-0. Derek Carr, once again, I told y'all about the last 5 games. Y'all better watch out for him. Number 1. That's right.
What kind of fucking alcohol you had tonight before you fucking came on the show, Dale? I want some of that shit.
This ain't the beer chaser, bro.
You making me want to pick my Dallas Cowboys number 1, but nah, I haven't been drinking tonight, so
he's drinking Goldschlager.
Real talk, hey.
Goldschlager.
I actually like. I love you a little bit
Out of a
more
black cup.
after that because you remind me of like when I'm in my Cowboys mode, man. The coach got to tell me to stop sometimes and chill out and pump the brakes. So yeah, man. Shout out. Hey, 1-0. Live it up, Dale. Live it up. It's overreaction week. I said yesterday personally, I hate the NFL week 1, and people was talking to me like, "Oh, then go watch something else." It's not about watching the games. It's about hearing ridiculous shit like this. Like you over here in the Saints, number 1. That's what we live for, though. That's ultimately what it is, man. But 5, top 5 teams. I'm gonna go number 5. I'm gonna stay in the spot with you, man. I'm gonna go Dallas Cowboys, number 5 spot. You know, the season, off season. We ain't signed nobody. And then we go out there. We don't need to sign nobody. We're the Dallas Cowboys. This time in the regular season is going to go like this. We just hope for the rest of it to go well. So shout out to the Dallas Cowboys, number 5. Number 4, I'm going to go Philadelphia Eagles. I picked them number 4 because at the end of the day, you still got to respect them as a team. They played ugly in an ugly situation, in an ugly field. But like you said, the key points from it, Saquon Barkley, 3 touchdowns. I think the defense could get better, but we're going to wait on that. Let's see what Vic Fangio can do. Number 3, we have the Detroit Lions at 3. And I say that because the 49ers win tonight. They'll be the number 2 team. If they lose, I will replace Detroit with them. Detroit last night, great win in overtime. But in all, it's Detroit, man. I'm going to keep them there. They'll get to number 1 at some point this year. People got to remember, man.
You saw them running the ball down their throat?
No, I seen it. But I'm going to be real with you. The Rams stayed in that game last night, and I felt like after Nuka left out the game, I felt like the game was over. But the Rams competed and kept playing. It took the Lions overtime to get them boys out of there. Shout out to that improved defense that they got over in Los Angeles. They got some older guys over there. Some experienced guys over there. So the Lions get number 3.
Sean McVay is a bad man, bro.
They want to be contenders here. They want to be contenders, but I got to keep San Fran at number 2 because they haven't really lost that spot. Not yet, at least. If they lose to the 49ers, the Jets tonight, for sure. Yeah, back them up all the way you want to. Back them up to 5 or 6. Number 2, San Fran. Number 1, don't even got to speak on it. That rookie, man, look crazy. Xavier Worthy. Rasheed Rice. And I was telling people before the game the other day, we talk about Xavier Worthy being like the guy. People forgot they get suspended. Rasheed Rice, for people that betted the other day on him, that was good bets on him because he hit everything.
He's been number 1. Easily.
Number 1. Yeah. And people got to realize Kelsey is living the life probably 3 times better. Not in terms of championships, but just the overall lifestyle. Like Gronk. He's living Gronk's last 4 years in the league where you still are present on the field, but you don't have to have those numbers that everybody wants you to. You just come prepared when it's time to come prepared.
big game time. He show up in game time, like when it's really on the line. Yeah,
that's my top 5. I'm done.
All right, Mike, you got a top 5 for us?
So I'm not pandering, but the Saints are number 5. Like, that's, for even against the Panthers is impressive. Against the Giants, 40 points is impressive. So they're number 5.
These Saints fans.
Number 4, the Dolphins. You know what? Like, it's just I have a feeling it's their year to at least, they have to. You just have a gut feeling. So
if they don't, it's over. I think they're gonna have to break some stuff up.
Absolutely. Number 3, and I feel like I'm being touched by a priest. The Dallas Cowboys. I just feel gross. I don't like, but like they look good. Micah Parsons is the guy I wanted. And no, we get Kadarius Toney. No.
How that end out?
And number 2,
did my guy dirty.
Number 2, Detroit Lions. Again, I could see them getting over the hump. And then number 1, until you get knocked off, you have to stay there. It's Kansas City. Again, I wish Mahomes would put up better fantasy numbers for me, but they're still the team to beat. And I kind of want to give a little bit of credit. Again, I feel nasty, but Philly, they looked all right, and I hate it. You're not lying.
I love it.
I know your pain, brother. Mike in the seat. Oh man.
All right, Coach.
See, for me, I gotta get my homer pick in early. I got my Cowboys at number 5. Even though they didn't play any during the preseason, Dak and CD look good. And then the secret weapon, man, Brandon Aubrey, he nailed that 66-yarder, even though he got the penalty. So you cross the 50-yard line, he got a chance to to boot it in for you. And Mike Zimmer made everybody in Cowboy land forget about Dan Quinn being our defensive coordinator, at least for one game. Number 4, shout out to the wifey and her Houston Texans. That offense looked unstoppable yesterday. Joe Mixon, as we say, he fits right in. Diggs find his spot. And CJ Stroud just looked comfortable back there, man. It's a high-powered offense. Defense has a lot of promise. They're going to keep gelling. Number 3, I got to go with the Detroit Lions. Even though they should have lost that game last night, they hung in there and they fought hard.
Well, and tried to put a curse on them last Wednesday. I'm never going to forget that.
Hey, it's all right, too. We got our points for it. We took the Lions. We were smart.
Oh, we got to go over records.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to go over records. I was drinking Henny this weekend.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. I need to know I'm in first place than I normally am.
But the Lions, they look like a carbon copy of themselves last year.
Do you know who held the first place for 12 straight weeks last year?
Yeah,
Me.
who won it though? Who won it though?
No, I was going on your statement. You said first place like it always is. You gotta remember, you started terribly. You had a rough rap.
Bro, no, I wasn't.
We ain't hearing
for a
that.
little bit.
I'm only talking about what
I
you told me was.
I started off with the
No.
win and then went down. And then
he came out the gate. He came out the gate winning. Then he went terrible.
Hold on,
like
Will. And technically, what we got now, every Wednesday, you better be there for picks. Because if you're not there every Wednesday for picks, you won't have a bad
he made the rule now. So now the rule was official because he made it.
We gave you the crispy last year because it was about 6 weeks where I was like, yo, he ain't picking. Void. But we let you bless. You lucky coach and Will bless me to bless you. So then you can win. Because that was Will's. Will,
number 2.
All right. Give me first one.
Will, you
number
giving
2.
Will, you giving people stuff. Come on.
I didn't give him
The 49ers, like Tuke said, until they get knocked off, got to leave them there. They are playing right now. And then the number 1 is obvious, probably everybody's number 1, the Dallas Texans. I'm sorry, the Kansas City Chiefs. Patty got those balls balling. Shout out to Will. He won it worthy all season. And he fit right in. He's a weapon.
A guy that he also said run 9 routes.
It's funny because when you say that, he scored. No problem. I said he only run 9 routes.
Yeah.
Him too. He had the same problem.
But he's the fastest guy in the field.
He's fast. Fastest guy on every field. That's why I
Lou,
wanted him to go there because I know they know how to use him.
Lou, it's an interesting question here. Is Nico the number 1 receiver in Houston?
Of course he is. I think he is.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean,
I said that.
Look. Diggs is going to eat up a lot of the best corners because he is, but that's going to make sure that Nico kills everybody else because you can't play him with a 2-corner.
You can't double both of them.
Best thing that I liked about that Kansas City game is that Juju still looked like a bum. He dropped 2 or 3 balls and it was hilarious.
I couldn't even believe he got to the one on the goal line. Yeah, he was at the goal line and he like hopped. I couldn't believe he got up there with them knees. You don't have knees.
KC signed him back. I didn't even know KC signed him back.
Yeah, that's a signing for when the suspension comes down.
Yeah, and he's still playing.
Over Sheet, I'm hearing that it might not go down until like next year.
Yeah, it's not. Nothing's gonna happen until the legal process play out, man.
He's good till at least December, but apparently it's going to get further to February.
His court date ain't even until like February or something like that. So he's fine.
Him and Addison, they'll be good this year.
Yeah. So, all right, Will, you did your top 5?
Nah, you know Will's always last.
I did.
Dog. No.
Who's last?
You didn't.
I'm the only one that hasn't done it yet.
Jake.
But
I haven't done it either. Bad, Jake.
I normally don't do them because I don't like week 1 power rankings, but I'm going to do it, make an exception because, got to show up for work.
Thank you for gracing us with your presence and opinion. Say the fucking list.
I will not, because they're still playing, I will not put the 49ers on the list. If they win, they take over the 2 spot. But number 5, I'm going with the Bills. Josh Allen's play is crazy. I like to give him a lot of shit, but you got to give him 5 because you see what they did, and he's making it through, and the defense is still tough. I got to give number 4, Dallas Cowboys. They made one of the best defenses in the league look dumb. There's still a few little shining spots for the defense on Cleveland's side, but they didn't do much. But they were all over Watson all game, and just it was terrible for them. Number 3, I'm going Eagles. They did what they did on that crappy field. Like, that field was one of those fields that were too soft where they were messing with cleats all night, and they still made it happen. The only problem with the Eagles is that Jalen Hurts is looking like he's regressing more and more each year that goes on. Number 2, I'm going with Coach and Will's Lions. I think they just got heart, and heart gets you a long, long ways in this league, and they don't give up. When they're down, they get back up. Jared Goff looked a little mid, but they still were able to make it through, and David Montgomery punched it in for the final score. And number 1, I got to go with the New England Patriots. I'm just playing. It's the Kansas City Chiefs. It's you'll never not hear a Kansas City Chiefs number 1. Like Mike and Will have said, until you knock them off, they can't not be number 1.
Okay, there we go. All right, last but not least.
Niners are currently struggling with the Jets. They're down to 5 for me. I got Dallas.
CMC or nothing.
It sounds like a them problem. At 5, I have the Bucks.
I like that.
I like what they showed this week, and they got some things to fix up, but. Man, 4 touchdowns out of that offense when we don't really truly believe in their rushing game. We know they got the receivers, but yeah, I like what Baker's doing Baker things, and I'm happy. How about that? That was 4, right? Yeah.
This is a pro Baker podcast. Sorry, Dale, you're in on it.
Yeah, 3.
We all appreciate Baker here, man. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. Another thing that we all somewhat agree on is we all. I'm like there's nobody that hates Baker here.
Oh, I mean, not here. No,
not here.
He's right about that.
Oh, he hates Baker. He doesn't like Baker.
You don't like? Why do you
like
Baker?
anything in Tampa?
That's why I said, despite Dale, he's still here.
Why would you hate Tampa?
You freaking kidding me?
It's a division game or a division
rival.
Fine, but I just feel like yeah, I forgot. You're right. I forgot.
Jacuzzi just caught a wheel route, bro. Almost scored.
Oh, Juice. Wait, who? Juice check?
Juice check, yeah.
Juice check. Use.
So that's like your Hail Mary if you had CMC on your team, and of course he's out, so you wouldn't picked up use check.
Who is the
highest? Yeah, like that.
I got to finish back up. Everybody, who is the highest?
If they got one more running back, that's their starting running back.
Yeah, Mason.
Who's the highest scored fantasy player right now in this football game?
Is it Debo?
Probably Mason.
Probably Brees.
Debo.
Either Debo, but I don't think it's Debo. I think it's Jake Moody. He's got a 51-yard field goal, a 31-yard field goal, and a 46-yard field goal.
Like Mason
The biggest reign supreme, baby. Shout out to Moody.
Can I finish my 5? You people are maniacs.
Shout out to the cookies, man.
Where was I, man? I had 4. Was the Buccaneers, correct?
Touchdown, Mason again. Mason's the top scorer. That's what it is.
I had enough of you, Dale.
Oh, you know where I'm going? I'm going to the fancy waiver right now. Jordan Mason, dog.
3, I got Dallas. Right?
Yeah.
You know what? Now, you know what? Y'all ain't fuck Dallas. They're out of here now because of y'all. In here now.
Put the Saints in there. Put the Saints in there.
Hell no. You crazy?
Put New England in there.
No. So now instead of Dallas, the Eagles are going to be number 3.
Ooh.
So it's a y'all. Number 2, Texans, and 1 are the Chiefs, as usual.
She tried to put salt in the wound right there. Eagles.
Yeah.
Coach caught a stray. He didn't even do anything.
He let him do it. He's complicit.
Hey, his list got interrupted too. He was trying to get through it.
Oh, my man had
and so he shouldn't have let it happen to me.
My man had 0.9.
I should have known better.
All right, man. Let's wrap this up on this topic. I want to talk fantasy teams. How y'all looking right now?
Oh, I'm looking great, Coach.
You need something to happen during this Monday Night Football game. What's going on in your fantasy team life here, Mike?
Fantasy team, man.
Took your name's not Mike.
Go ahead, Mike. Sorry, I heard him say Mike. I had to kind of get in my mind what he was. I'm kind of behind.
Mike, you play fantasy?
Took doing his own podcast on this podcast.
I got happy for a wee bit. I had the Bears defense. They got me 30 bloody points. I'm like, but no, Patrick Mahomes, has to like shit himself on, the first game. Nothing, like 17 points. I'm looking at it. Like Mahomes, only 17. Etienne, 11.9. Pacheco did fine, but DK, nothing. DJ Moore, nothing. Evan Ingram, nothing.
Yes.
Amari Cooper, nothing.
Yes.
I had Brian Robinson on my bench, 17.9. Lad McConkey, 14.9 on the bench. Like, I could have started Geno Smith and got a couple more points. Like, 1 weekend, and I'm already, second to my hatred of Daniel Jones. Hey, and my fantasy team name is I Hate Daniel Jones.
Like it.
Classic.
I like that, Mike.
Classic.
I like that, Mike. You know what? I'm probably gonna steal this segment here for my fantasy show. So let me do something real quick here. And let's talk to one of these players just like Mike did here. Let me start off with my complaint here.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right, it's definitely a segment I use on my show here. And the person I want to talk to right now is freaking Chris Olave. I had you in my lineup. I know we won 47-10. But you only scored me 2 points. You're projected to score 12 points, and you only got 2 out there in my starting lineup. I don't know how much I can take of my number 1 receiver being in my lineup and only giving me 2 points. Like, I need more out of you, Chris Olave. What's up with that? Ain't nobody got time for the 2 points,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right.
Listen, man. Listen, Olave shit at the bed, man. For real. Who up next?
So, tell me about yours. Huh? Tell me about your team. You got a complaint for somebody?
I ain't got no fucking complaints about my team.
Okay.
Shout out to STWF. I got no complaints about my team. Currently up 127-105. The game's over. This guy got IU. got paid all his money, 2.4 points. He's not gonna do nothing to save this ass whooping. Not at all. Not the way this game's going. But CJ Stroud gave me 33. My team could be better. Hopefully, week by week we get better. Devontae Adams needs to get traded somewhere because I need his numbers to go up like ASAP, or he's gonna be on the trading block. Might need a running back, maybe someone go on the wire, but I'm not.
Everybody.
Jalen Warren, it was kind of an ugly game too over there in Atlanta, so I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I still think that he'll reign supreme at some point over there in their backfield, or just give him some touch. The QB sucks, so whatever. Sam Laporta gotta get better, but the Titans this week in the NFL, especially the ones, weren't that good across the line, so we can give him respect for that. Chris Godwin, the OG, put up 21 points. He was second high to CJ Stroud, man. Coach gave me a solid 11. You just ask defenses in fantasy to give you double digits. You don't ask for the high 20s, high 30s. Yes, sir. DCL. What? We just want double-digit points. Between 10 and 19. We don't want nothing. We don't want 8, 7. We don't want negatives. We just want at least 10. But yeah, fantasy team going good. Second place, 2 straight years in this shit. I should be in the big leagues right now, 2 years in a row, but I've lost in the championship game every year. This year, I'm letting you know and you know. So I'm taking the trophy this year. I will not be stopped. I got to just find out a way how to not be stopped.
There you go.
So if I had to give my worsts, I just had, it was Scary Terry. He did absolutely nothing in Washington for me. He got like 3 points. I think he only got like 2 catches or something. After yards, that was it. He didn't do nothing. Other than that, the only other player that didn't do that well for me was Etienne, and it was because of that fumble. He fumbled and lost points instead of getting a touchdown, which would have got him 6 more. But quickly, though, got to shout out 2 things. Alvin Kamara went the hell off and was my best performer next to the quarterback position of Lamar, which is expected. But a position player other than quarterback, Alvin Kamara tore it up. And then Vikings defense. Way to go, Vikings defense. 21 points. I had the Jets and the Browns defense and said I'm not playing either of those 2 this week. I'm going to go pick up the Vikings. And they scored 21 points. They balled the fuck out. So thank you to those 2 positions. And Terry McLaurin, you need to do better.
This is going to be fun. Go ahead, Dale.
All right. Who the hell is this? Right here talking about Jane Daniels. All right. Yo, you just made the list, Lewis.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You just made the list. You just made the list.
Hey, yo, I want to be very clear. You don't want to be on his list. That's all.
That's Will's best friend. Good luck.
Trying to tell y'all. All right, so it's funny he should say that because in terms of fantasy and specifically my league in STWF, Jaden Daniels put on a show for me in fantasy this week with 38 points. That is might end up being just about how much I end up sneaking by Coach on. So I faced Coach this week. Coach was whooping my ass the whole week, all of Sunday, and then I clawed back to almost tied, basically tied coming into Monday night almost. Maybe I had like a 5 or 10 lead, and I had to fight him off though. I had Kittle to go.
Yep.
Who else? I had Kittle and the 49ers defense. That's it to fight off what was supposed to be McCaffrey.
Motherfucker.
That's right. CMC.
Yeah, so,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's for you, CMC. That's for you.
But yeah, so instead, my guy Coach had to play Garendo. Who is? I've never heard of this man. I don't even know. That's not even a football name. That's
why you telling my business, man.
That man.
Hold on.
He's the town manager. He's the town manager.
You hold on. You got somebody off the wire?
He had to. He had no choice.
You had to. Take the loss.
Part of had to. Huh?
Take the loss.
Take the loss.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Come
on, man. Hold on. Hello. Who do you play him for, though?
You play to win the game.
No, you play to win the game, but this is week 1. So reaction, Coach.
Yeah, right.
You have to win the game.
Hey, I'm out.
Nah.
This sounds awfully like the mentality of a guy who's not going to the big league again.
Hold on, Will. I've lost every week 1 I've been involved in. I don't care about week 1. It's about to come up. I get on winning streaks and I go high. I lost by 10 last year. Don't keep me on last year. But one thing I'm not going to do, Coach, is week 1. I didn't want to know who you replaced him for. If you went to the waiver wire.
But
I can't remember who it was.
It's a bum play. If it was a bum player, then cool.
He had to run it. If it's a bum player, it's cool. Nothing that you're saying is making
it's the beginning of the season. Okay, so I have to dissect now. Will always needs me to dissect, so we gonna.
That's a fair assessment.
When you draft fantasy teams, you make me personally. If I'm not feeling players, I might draft a scrub player, somebody that, in my eyes, I can drop in situations. So I'm thinking Coach drafts somebody that he really didn't want to draft, that he was eager to replace with the late replacement to try to get the points to beat you.
No, but maybe he got somebody. He had to get rid of somebody at the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He get rid of
it's a bump. But he had to. I mean, you mean getting rid of? I thought you meant like getting the bum. I'm like, why would you?
Who would you get rid of though?
No, get rid of a bum. Yes, yeah. Oh yeah.
If you got rid of IR spots in that league,
I'm actually kind of upset.
IR spot.
I wanted a fair win. No, because it had
I dropped Adam Thielen.
Ooh, rough. For
hold on. And he played yesterday, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the illest thing about our league.
Yeah. So that shouldn't be legal.
Guys that
right. Right. That should be legal. My cousin had to drop like a defensive player, but it's like that guy wouldn't even on a team right now. So he was able to do that and pick up Jacuzzi or whatever his name is. You said.
The only other guys on this team that did anything really were Stevenson and AJ Brown for me. AJ Brown lit it up.
All right.
And that was pretty much.
Look at Stevenson doing you wonders. I'm so happy for you, Will.
Will has beat me by 21 points right now. And it fucking sucks because I left about 72, 73 points on my bench.
Okay. Well, if we go play that game, my highest bench score is 34 for Minnesota.
Damn,
I mean, look,
Coach.
That one is fine. I'm cool with that, Coach.
Whoever had the bench yesterday as well had a good showing. Shout out to the bench.
Yeah, likely on the bench for 33.
Stafford on the bench for 35.
I had Shaheed on my bench.
Oh,
Charbonnet on the bench for 12.
Shaheed for 23.
You thought Shaheed was so good, you didn't start him.
What am I starting over?
Nobody got time for that.
Brown? You started over Metcalf or Brown? I mean, I should have, but I was like,
just on the topic of
I'd play him over Metcalf for sure.
All the rookies that are three of our leagues. Shout out to minor league, junior, and big leagues. I think all rookies in those leagues won yesterday. So
that sucks.
Had a 1 week rule where guys can't speak or talk until they get a win.
League ain't like it used to be.
AV won.
I think he won. I'm not too sure if he won, but shout out to Lone Gone who beat me in the junior championship last year to get to the big league. And shout out to my man Devon. Shout out to my family, Devon Morris, on his junior league victory to start the season.
Yeah, that was bullshit. I couldn't talk for 4 weeks last week. I was pissed.
Yeah, you suck.
He said getting beat by
I still made the playoffs though.
When he says I would never, he means he would never go do his lineup. He was the worst fantasy guy to play with.
And I was about to ask him play fantasy, and then I remembered he said that to us.
Yeah,
we did this dance before, and he didn't want to dance.
He gives you shit for like 2 weeks, if that.
Play next year, Lewis, so I can GM your team. I'll throw you some cake.
I think he'd just rather not play.
Fantasy soccer team, Lewis. Stick to that.
What was that?
Tell Lewis to stick to soccer. Draft a fantasy Mexican soccer team. Cruz Azul or whatever the fuck their names are.
That's great.
Oh,
we doing? We done? We got shout outs? What we doing?
Oh no, we ain't
Oh
done
hell
yet.
no, we need those updates. We need that update.
No,
What's the record? What's the record for the week?
No, we don't. No, there's no updates to the week till Wednesday.
Wednesday's when we pick. Monday's when we reveal. Wednesday when we pick.
No, we reveal it on Wednesday before the picks. Coach, can you let these people know?
I know, but nobody wants to wait for that.
People are eager. If y'all eager to see it, then we can get it tonight. But other than that,
yes,
Wednesday,
I'm eager. I'm very eager.
By the way, I just tried to gaslight him live on television. Like y'all don't know the show. We always did it on Monday.
What's up, Coach? Who's going to ask? It's probably me, but I'm glad to hear it.
No, I'm definitely bringing up the rear right now. Not a very good start for me. Let me see if I can get it pulled up here. Hold on a second.
It was not a good start for you. That means Will ain't get a good start either because you guys almost picked identical.
No, we split on
No. I put some risk out there pretty early.
So he tried to do.
He did take Green Bay.
Tried to do. That's what I was doing last, picking random upset for no reason.
That's why I did like the last.
Yeah.
Your biggest mistake was taking the Panthers.
I'll post the graphic later on, but right now I can't. I'm coming in fourth with a record of 8-7.
He's the Saints.
Will is in third at 10-5. Jake is 11-4, and Toop went 12-3.
Jake, I'm the fucking man, Jake. I'm here to baby. Let's go, baby. I told you.
All I had to do was take the Patriots. All I had to do was take the Patriots.
Jake, I got you, Jake. Jake, you just made this personal tonight. You made it personal tonight. Every week, I don't care about them two.
You're the only one. You're the only one taking this personal.
You know what's funny though, Jake? You could have been tied for first, but you picked against your team.
I'd never do that either.
Hold on, 12-4. I made some crazy. Hold on, I picked the Falcons to win. I made some shitty picks too. I thought, yo, I gotta stop playing like all 17 games. That's like straight plays. I swear to God.
Wait, Toop, wait a minute. Hold up, time out. Did you take the Jets or did you take the Niners?
Took the Niners.
Everybody took the Niners, but my dumb ass.
12-4, baby. Let's go, baby.
Hey, coach. Hey, you can keep betting on Aaron if you want to. I told you about that, man.
Nah, fellas. But shout out to everybody, man. Tune in, Mike. You part of the show.
Shout out to my guy Mike, bro, for showing up.
You too, Dale. You two guys can be in your own little bracket for the season. I know it's week 1. You know, week 2, we can have y'all guys inserted. We can count y'all records just with y'all two. The big guys are gonna be in here competing. You know what I'm saying? Parlay. You know. But yeah, man, y'all feel free to just put your picks up there every week. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not on the show. You know what I'm saying? You got the voids, guys. Y'all got what Jake got last year. Y'all can put y'all picks in, you know what I'm saying, just before the first game starts.
Yep. Hey, get us the picks, man. We want to know.
Look, if you guys in the audience want to play Pick'em with us, you can join our Pick'em league here. This is like our top people here, top of the bleachers at the top there. But go over to Yahoo and the Pro Pick'em, and you're gonna look for this group ID 33703. The group password is NFL.
How did I do so good in our pick'ems, but went 8-6 in that? That's terrible. What did I do?
Here, I thought.
Yeah, Devin got the spread.
This is against the spread. This is against the spread here. So yeah.
God damn, I suck. I'm in.
Hey, it's the first week.
Yeah, we knew that.
500. Is 500 good?
Suck my pick. That's me. That's my team. Suck my pick.
That's where I am. Yeah.
My name.
I went 6 and 8. Daniel.
Lord, oh my God.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God.
Who's the one that did 3-11? That's horrible.
So yes, please join our pick right against us.
Say one more time the 3-11 guy, because he's going on the STWF posting.
Oh yeah. The guy who's at the bottom every week needs to be posting for his own post. Like
somebody take a screenshot of this real quick. I'm gonna
tell me, Dale, go up. I want to see if I'm in the top 10. I didn't see it. I just saw my name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, I'm in the top 10. Where am I? Oh, I'm 6. Let's go.
You're up there. Yeah, but I mean it's early right now, and we dropped the lowest 2 weeks of your score. So if you forget a week, don't worry. Or if you missed the first week, don't worry. You can still be at the top there. So
now hold on. I had a great week one. I had a great week one in college football where I was basically like in second, and then I dropped down to fourth this week. Wasn't a good week two for myself in college football. And then a pick 'em too. So there's a pick 'em college style and there's a pick 'em NFL style. Anybody want to enter? Holla at any one of us. We'll send you the link. Yeah, man, good times, man. But
let me pull up the college.
College range. We got 8 players in that.
Yeah, we need some more players.
I hope I'm not sucking in the college one because I try to do well in college.
Who are you? Oh, okay. You're second to last. You're 7th. You actually tied for last.
Yeah, I'm bad.
With B Train.
Where am I at? I don't think I picked in this one.
Yeah, I don't know if you joined.
Will, you couldn't get in, remember?
Yeah, and then no one cared.
Oh no, I think he sent the updated version.
Yeah, I sent the updated link.
You sound like me tonight when I asked for the link for the show, but the link was up.
It was already in there. Fair enough. That's probably on me.
We ain't done yet, fellas. Though this show's not over tonight. You know why it's not over?
That's my reaction too to that.
Because no,
we gotta go to AP top 25.
No, we have to give our analysis on these injuries that occurred this weekend. A couple injuries that occurred this weekend. We had a hell of a show tonight, but just quick thoughts on guys like Nuka Napoa, Jordan Love, Jake Ferguson.
Just don't even.
I hate that. Why?
So yeah, man.
That was it.
I'm just asking, man. Y'all. Some of y'all have these players on your fantasy team. Y'all just talk about fantasy. A waiver wire player for week one. Y'all not mad at these players?
Jordan Love MCL injury. That's a big one. He's gonna be out for at least 3 to 4 weeks.
It's big, but it's actually tiny because of the fact that it could have been over for the season. So he's lucky.
Yeah, it could definitely be worse. But now you're looking at Malik Willis as your quarterback.
To maybe really offer some money.
Nah. Jordan Love will be back in 2 weeks. They didn't put him on injury reserve.
They didn't put him on injury reserve? Okay.
They didn't put him on injury reserve. So 2 weeks of Malik Willis and he shits the bed, he'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yeah, but they didn't put him on injury reserve. That don't mean that was the right thing to do.
No, it wasn't.
They can't play him. Yeah, they can't play him. They can't play him.
They don't trust Malik at all. They don't trust him.
I think fantasy-wise, for me, the only injury that occurred that's not really going to hurt me because it's the tight end position. I had David Njoku in both leagues, high ankle sprain, seen in the boot, and hopefully he's not out long. He might only be out a week, but other than that, I got to find a new tight end because I ain't got no one on the bench.
I think my only real casualty was Puka Nacua.
Yeah, man, Puka, man, 5, man. Poor Puka, man. Puka.
Oos.
But Cooper Cup was doing Cooper Cup things. So shout out to Cooper Cup. Cooper Cup do Cooper Cup days, baby.
No, my injury problem was Chase playing like he was injured.
Huh?
My injury problem was Chase playing like he was injured.
Yeah, he definitely playing like he was injured. Definitely was.
Yeah, I need T. Higgins to come back because Scary Terry ain't gonna cut it.
Okay, so the info for the college football pick'em, if you want to join, go over to Yahoo, the college football pick'em, group ID 11160. The password is CFB. So, and you can pick college games against us. So yeah, that'd be great.
Pick college games against the greats, the best. You know how we do it. You heard?
The other injury, let's see.
Jake Ferguson.
Jake Ferguson, yeah. We got him with a lower body injury. They said MCL sprain, so he's gonna probably be out 4 weeks at least.
And I'll tie in next week off the waiver wire, gonna kill y'all.
Time for Luke Shoemaker.
Yep, Luke Shoemaker about to have 3 touchdowns next week. Mark my words.
Shoemaker. Yep. For the Saints, Marshawn Lattimore and his ragged ass hamstring.
Oh, really?
Just bullying motherfuckers.
Hey, actually, because Dale, you just said something. I heard your voice and I thought Saints. There's a free agent tight end right now that actually had a decently good game. I'm about to go and get Jawan Johnson.
Yeah, Juwan Johnson caught a touchdown. Yep,
he's a beast.
Yo.
And he was good last year too.
Somebody tried to trade me Evan Ingram for Kincaid, and then tried to go in the whole spiel about how they know football better than me, and that's why I should take that deal. I didn't, but I immediately thought that they're in the market for another tight end, and I went to free agency and I got Likely, and I just stashed him on my bench. He got like 27 points. But that motherfucker didn't get him. I know that.
Hold on. So Dale Lattimore is out?
He left the game with a hamstring. Now, let me tell you the issue with this. All right, the sucker's always hurt. All right, he is Mike Thomas part 2. That's what he is.
Who is? I don't even know who we're talking about.
Marshawn Lattimore, the cornerback.
Oh, Marshawn Lattimore.
If he's out, he won't be getting beat up by Mike Evans at least.
Guess who's in the lineup? Oh no, he's not. Mike Evans don't even play for the Saints.
No. He liked going against Mike Evans, man.
They got history. Boy, they got history.
I don't know.
My problem with them
is rough that man up.
No.
No, he actually plays Mike pretty well.
It's the other way around.
Yeah.
We call Mike Evans Marshawn Lattimore's son. That's what we call him.
Fascinating.
Yeah, that's another Ohio State guy. I'm happy either way.
Yeah, I feel you. But all right, so he's upsetting to me because he spent the whole off season hurt, right? And he was also unhappy. And then now he can't show up for week 1. He was supposed to be fine, and now we got a hamstring injury because you don't practice. You're not in shape. That's why your hamstring hurt. That's what it comes down to. And so now we're gonna go back to another few weeks of him being out and him being unhappy. What you unhappy for? Go get some therapy.
Oh, look at the time. That is our session, Dale.
Yes, sir.
See you next week.
Well, look, you asked about it. All right. I'm trying to move on. You asked about it.
Therapy.
The Jets
therapy. You're 1-0. Why are you so angry?
You shouldn't be worried.
It's the same stuff, bro. I don't like that job.
Louis, you shouldn't be worried about this, but you should be worried about this if you're a Jet fan. They look bad.
He's right. Also, he's right. Salah needs to go.
Aaron Rodgers looking like Geno Smith out there tonight. Can't get over 100 yards passing. You know what I'm saying? Looking like Teddy Bridgewater. I'm sorry, Geno.
Oh, that's one last. That was my actual somebody who let me down in fantasy was Caleb Williams. I for some reason started.
Oh yeah, Caleb Williams.
But it's okay. It's okay because I don't feel bad anymore because my backup for Caleb Williams is Aaron Rodgers. So,
shit,
just wasn't in the cards.
Wait a minute, say that again. Your backup is who?
Aaron Rodgers.
Someone likes the NFC North a little too much.
That's a love-hate thing, huh?
Will.
No, he could
put a bone to pick with your ass tonight.
What?
Aaron Rodgers, your backup quarterback? Drop him now. If you hate him like that, drop him now.
I'm more interested in Detroit.
Let me get him.
No, because I know how to compartmentalize my hate.
That's right.
You wanting to win.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nobody. What I hate for?
I didn't say you did. I'm saying I know how to.
I got hate for Joe Burrow, but Joe Burrow's never around for me to draft him. Joe Burrow, I'm gonna keep it real, everybody. Shout out to everybody that tuned in tonight, and I'm done for the night. Not to hear me no more. Joe Burrow is going through a mental crisis right now. He's going through a mental crisis, and we don't know it, but he is.
All right, you about to get on the list again?
What list?
You about to get on my list?
All the first year, second regular hair. Now this year, blonde hair. My man's going through a crisis, bro. You don't do that stuff. You don't change yourself every year. You don't do that. You're going through a crisis, bro. You're a good football player, but ultimately, this is the demise of it.
It's crisis. It's that old line.
Respect Joe now.
It's what, Will?
It's that old line.
The best offensive line ever.
Respect Joe. Respect my LSU players now. That's how we do it.
Like, share, subscribe, man.
LSU players, I guess.
Right.
The LSU players in the NFL this week did not.
Man had a cup of coffee for y'all.
Hey, the man got to get a statue. That's what he's about to do.
All right, we're holding people hostage at this point. So, shout outs, people.
Yeah,
shout out to
you fellas. Shout out to Mike, man. We appreciate you hanging out with us and engaging in this buffoonery that we're doing. Shout out to my soon to be 2-0 Cowboys.
Oh, what is he doing?
Oh,
hey, you're a
he
bad influence,
damn. Oh, that's so disrespectful, Cole.
He called his shot. He called his shot.
And
because
I'm new to the SEC.
$20 on it, Dale. If you want to put $20 on it, I'm willing to put a dub on it to back up Coach's 2-0 statement. Or something to drink of your choice.
Okay.
And because I'm new to it, shout out to the SEC. This week's AP Top 25, they have, I believe it's 6 out of the top 7 spots for SEC schools. Lovely.
We'll talk about more about this on
We
Wednesday.
beat up on y'all little brother for you.
I appreciate it. I said thank you.
Shots?
Yeah.
I bet.
Shots.
I'm gonna let you know even if we win, I'm gonna take shots with you. But you can do this again. But yeah, we can do that. I'll take your shot.
He just fabricated a reason to drink more Henny. That's all he just did.
I know, right?
That's all that happened.
Hey, listen here.
Shout out to North Crowley High School. They knocked off the number 4 team in DeSoto on Friday night. I think that game featured about 25 or 26 guys that are going D1 on both teams combined. Great game, which means that my Duncanville parents are sliding into number 4 this week. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get it, man.
It's always come back to Duncanville anytime.
I always come back to Duncanville. But speaking of that, number 11, UT, Colin Simmons, Rex Shop, Saturday, true freshman.
Good.
That kid's playing on Sundays.
Hey, you saw Cade Durham played again on LSU, right?
What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wingo
We're talking about one of
crazy
Duncanville guys.
Hey, man,
Mike,
we got Duncanville folks
Mike.
everywhere, man.
Mike, shout outs, baby. Who you shout out to tonight?
I'll give it up to you, lads. Thank you for letting me do this, and thank you for letting me vent about Daniel Jones, because I feel much better.
Yeah.
Shout out to my wife for leaving me alone and letting me do this.
Yes.
My boy, my main man Ethan, my main man Cameron, getting scouted already for Division 3, soccer. So let's go. But thank you, appreciate all you guys. Hey, Will, I got one for you.
Yeah.
What do you call a Jew that flies a plane?
What?
A pilot, you fucking racist.
That was a good one, Mike.
Yo, I want you to know, me and Mike's DM chat can never go public, or we're gonna have to hide. That's just
real shit, man. Anytime you want to come on, Miz, man, you're more than welcome to. Shout out to you. Tell them guys and sit and talk that this is the premier brand. We coming from the motherfucker. I'll let you know. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
Actually, please don't bring them here.
Don't bring them over here, Mike. Just leave them, Mike. I'm telling you right now on wax. Everybody, I'm gonna record this and put this in Sit and Talk too. I
don't want them LeBron lovers coming here messing up a good thing.
No, we don't want them.
We don't need those. We got enough of those.
Yes, sir, man.
Anytime
you want to come on, you're more than welcome to, man.
Yeah, please come do whatever you want, Mike. Whatever you
No LeBron and Jordan lovers.
Yeah, quick little small shout out. Hey, shout out to two for being number 1 in the picks so far. Congrats. Hey, you make it personal all you want, but it's all love for me always.
No, it's love. No, it's love. But I bet,
Coach,
it's personal.
Coach, thank you for that link. It was really fun being able to watch Duncanville play on YouTube. That was fun. I got to see what you were talking about with them. That was great. Dale, thanks for being here, doing your thing. Will, thanks for bringing on the new blood onto the podcast. Mike, have a spud on me, brother, with cheese and beans. I know that's an England thing and you're from Scotland, but you get the picture.
He loves the Queen. He loves the Queen. Now you're going to fuck me up. Let me
I don't know you.
Brother. What was it?
It's like I don't know you anymore, mate.
I do it to him all the time. Yeah, and it's funny because he knows I'm just fucking with him, and he can't ever. I love it.
No, look, I'm addicted to freaking TikTok and watching the Spud Brothers, and I want to go to England and have a Spud with cheese and beans on it, and I don't even like baked beans.
Get this guy. Somebody get
Spud with cheese and beans.
Yeah, man.
He's
I don't know about beans. Yeah.
Hey,
if y'all haven't seen Beetlejuice yet, go check it out, man.
All right.
Oh, it's good.
Pretty good. I enjoyed it.
My coach.
My mom went to see it and she loved it.
It seemed like all the OGs was out watching Beetlejuice this weekend, huh?
Yeah, that's a childhood movie for for some of us, man.
It made me shed a tear a little bit.
It's Keaton, right?
Yep. Okay. Michael Keaton did his thing as always.
Yeah, man. It made me shed a tear a little bit, man, because Mom Duke say here she loved Beetlejuice, man. So I can't go to the movie to see it, man. I'll probably watch it on like the internet.
Rest in peace, James Earl Jones.
Oh, absolutely.
Vader. We lost Darth Vader.
Yep. And of course, we will be talking about that more on the Chop Up tomorrow. That's for sure. So
bring your favorite James Earl Jones moments to the Chop Up tomorrow.
Oh,
good idea, Jake.
Nailed it.
Good idea, Jake.
That's like half the show.
Man's out here brainstorming. My guy, Jake.
Good idea,
Jake. Hey, all he needed to be was unemployed. No, so I'm fucking with
that was a nice little.
But hey, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, Jake. When I was unemployed, that's when all my best ideas came.
Yep.
For the show. The Chop Up came when I had no job.
Who got that massage job? He said, "Fuck y'all."
There you go.
Hey, but hey, wish me luck, fellas. You guys probably won't hear me because at 11 a.m. I got my interview, so be thinking on me.
Oh, good luck, bro. You got that.
Hold on.
Yeah, man, good luck to do.
You got that in the bag. Also,
is
this
no,
what is the job for? Is it? Are you working somewhere where Watson would go?
No.
Why is it 11 o'clock at night?
No, it's 11.
No, he said 11. I said shit.
Oh, all right, you good.
I said shit. 11.
Well,
hey, yo, shout out to y'all. We're going nuts now. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate everybody who came
through. Hold on. It just ain't me. What a night.
It's all. Yeah, it was all over. It was wild. It's all over the place. Oh, by the way, this is funny too, right here, right quick. Chris.
Yeah, Chris. And guess what? You still blocked off from you suck. Because the Browns have asses whooped. And guess what, Chris? No more bets, dog. You block for life, dog.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. You know, it almost kind of hurts me and pisses me off because I feel like Chris thinks I'm a Bengals fan, and he always calls out Will with the Patriots stuff. Motherfucker, I'm a Patriots fan too. I feel the same.
Chris, you block, baby.
All right. Well, yesterday we got the news before the game started that Dak got paid.
Yes,
so, Coach, what did Dak say?
He ready to get it behind him and concentrate on winning. We know how that goes.
This is the show that does.
Coach, right. What's the slogan, Coach?
Goes on. No, my friend.
We need that slogan real quick.
Yeah, what do you say, Coach?
Yeah, we need it. You know why?
He said, Jerry, if you pay me. Here we go.
Here we go.
This podcast and others on STWF TV, the Podcasting Network, wherever you get podcasts.